American Architectural Review is a national platform where science and art meet, where the issues facing builders and consumers take center stage, where the spotlight seeks out and shines on the creators and innovators. This editorial series, featured on national television, singles out architectural achievements from tools to technique, from form to function. Mid-Atlantic was handpicked as a featured guest because of its commitment to promoting progress in the world of architecture. It quenches our thirst and nourishes our crops. And while it's true that April showers bring May flowers, when water rains down on our homes, it can often have a far less desirable effect.
Water that gets in through walls or gets underneath foundations can certainly settle walls or settle footings and then create other problems. I have read reports from federal agencies where I've seen estimates of billions of dollars due to water damage in basements. When the water comes in, there's health concerns due to bacteria and mold growth, which can damage finished materials as well as create allergies for the occupants.
The average home weighs anywhere from 65 to 200 tons. Combine the settlement of that much weight with shifting earth and subterranean water, and even the most well-built foundations will likely experience some cracking, allowing seepage. The various methods developed over the years to prevent water damage have met with varying degrees of success.
In my experience, I've seen a number of different ways of waterproofing lower areas of buildings. One of the ways is truly to excavate the exterior of the structure, which is very disruptive to plantings, sidewalks and patios, those kind of things. You can waterproof in other ways. One of the ways was to truly inject the soil on the outside with a bentonite fill, which sometimes is effective and sometimes is ineffective.
While no procedure has proven to be foolproof, a comprehensive water management system that addresses not only the sources of water, but also the physical dynamics of hydrostatic pressure has been developed by technicians with Mid-Atlantic Waterproofing.
It's called a dual drainage system. It drains below the floor and it drains the walls with a single process. The floor is cut out 12 to 14 inches from the wall in order to provide sufficient room to get down alongside of the footing. But in the process of cutting the floor out, we leave sections of floor which aren't cut out. Those are called engineering spacers. Then we drill every core of every block and every mortar joint so that any water in the walls can be drained into this system. A gravel bed is installed, 4-inch ADS flexible core perforated pipe, in order to take the pressure from underneath the floor and route it to a sump pit where it's pumped away.
Since outward signs of a problem are not always so obvious, it's important that homeowners have their basement and foundation inspected by a qualified professional.
There are 4 stages of water damage. The first stage would be mold, mildew, fungus, discoloration, and odors. Second stage would be excessive dampness, hairline cracks, white powder on the walls, bad sign. Third stage, standing water, any seepage really, and excessive cracking. Stage 4, you could see silt inside the basement, the cracks become bigger, and the house begins to move.
As a homeowner or home buyer, you should always, in a new construction, certainly talk to the builder up front about his methods to control groundwater and foundation water, and should be planned for, and a good system should be installed.
Well, the nice thing about the system is it allows for a lifetime guarantee rather than a limited guarantee such as the outside waterproofing, which is susceptible to freezing, thawing, and also, honestly, to errors in the by the backfiller or anyone else working with it, because it's a dam system. It holds the water back. This system allows the water to drain away to a drain to be pumped away, and you're getting rid of the problem rather than trying to send it somewhere else. and it's just been a very positive experience for everyone who's worked with us.
A home is the largest purchase most families will ever make. Architects are realizing the need to work with engineers and designers from many fields to ensure that when it comes to protecting that investment, nothing slips through the cracks.
The original company started in 1965, and we have grown from there to where we're now the largest waterproofer in the country. We did in excess of $18 million worth of business last year. And we cover from New York to Richmond, from western Pennsylvania to the Atlantic Ocean, basically the mid-Atlantic states.
Once again, American Architectural Review extends a special thanks to the companies and organizations that have risen to meet the challenges of today's architectural industry. This has been a presentation of WJMK.